What's up, JW here. The ring looks crazy. I'll get to it later in the video at the end about the main event. Alright, so they started the show off with a women's match, Becky Lynch for SummerSlam. SummerSlam was actually pretty good for one of the WWE pay-per-views. It was actually a pretty good one. I enjoyed this pay-per-view, so let's get into it. They started Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair to retain the title. Then you had Logan Paul versus The Miz. Logan Paul won. AJ Styles came out and beat up Tommaso Ciampa. That's why I have him up there. There's no Logan Paul figure, so they just have The Miz there. I want to say the next match after that was Happy Corbin versus Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee beat Happy Corbin. Another part happened was Finn Balor and Damian Priest, forgot their group it was called. They fought the Mysterios in the middle of the match. Edge returned with short hair. I don't like him with short hair, but he's coming back as like a good guy version of the Brood Edge. Destroyed Damian Priest and Finn Balor because it was a no-holds-barred match. Like, it was no rules. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the victory. So that was that match, and Edge celebrated with them. Bobby Lashley defended the United States title against Austin Theory and retained the title, did not lose it. The Usos defended their titles against the Street Profits, and they beat the Street Profits. They defended the Raw title and the SmackDown title. I don't have the SmackDown title, but I do have the Raw title. I'm going to get Jimmy Uso some too. Then I think Drew McIntyre came out talking about how he's going to be facing Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar at this clash of the castles in United Kingdom, and he had a bunch of fireworks go off when he put his sword in the air. Then Matt Riddle came out talking about how he wasn't allowed to fight Seth Rollins because of a spine problem or like a back problem, and then Seth Rollins came out and beat up Matt Riddle and was escorted out. Then there was another women's match, Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan retained the title. Then the main event. Probably one of the craziest matches in WWE in a long time. Brock Lesnar came out in a tractor, and he jumped off top of the tractor with the big thing that goes up. Jumps off. Literally in the middle of the match, he picked up Roman Reigns on the tractor. Then, later, Roman Reigns is in the ring standing up. Brock picked up the ring, and it was about this high. It was for the rest of the match. It was like on the tilt because of the tractor. Roman Reigns fell and rolled out of the ring, like completely collapsed. And then Brock and Roman went back and forth of getting like 8 to 9 counts. And then Austin Theory came out when they were both down. Went to go cash in. Brock gets up, beats the daylights out of him. And then F5's Paul Heyman through the table. Paul Heyman looked like he was dead for like 5 minutes until the match ended, and he was still dead after the match. But then Roman ended out winning by having the Usos super kick Brock Lesnar. Then he speared him several times and hit him with every title, the Money in the Bank, and then they buried him. It took that much to beat him. I think it's so stupid that Roman won. It should have been Brock Lesnar winning or Austin Theory winning by cashing in. It's so dumb still having Roman champion, but it was still an awesome match. I definitely say this is one of the best pay-per-views in a while. I give it about out of 5, like a 4 out of 5. It was really good for WWE. Usually WWE pay-per-views are mid. This one was really good, but this is JRW. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be doing some more wrestling content and wrestling figures. See you in the next one. JRW out.